Well, this is Steve Ridgel, and I've spent much of my preaching career preaching about Peter, the apostle. I've my most requested series ever, up till the last few years of evangelism seminars, was probably some material I called My Friend Peter. I love so many things about him, and I was reading again this morning in John when they come to arrest Jesus, and you remember Peter grabs his sword and attacks the high priest. He didn't think that through. He really didn't. This wasn't a defense gesture to say, okay, I'll play a little defense here and see if Jesus can get away. I don't think he thought he was starting with, but they came to arrest Jesus, and he attacked. He went after the man who was after Jesus. Wow. Struck so hard, he cut off the guy's right ear because the high priest servant in front of his master to save him ducked. Boy, Peter took his ear right off. He didn't get the theology of it. Peter really didn't understand everything. And he really, I don't know what he thought he was going to accomplish. But here's the thing. I don't think Peter thought. I think like much of his life, Peter led with his heart. You ride the boat and Jesus has this incredible catch of fish, and you fall down to your knees and you say, "Get away from me, I'm a sinful man." You see Jesus walking on the water and you say, "Lord, if it's you, call me," and he does, and you jump out and you walk on the water. And take your eyes off Jesus, start to sink, and he picks you up and you walk back on the water to the boat. Man, one of you is going to, I'll never deny you, Jesus. Never, never, never. Until, of course, he does. They come to arrest you, I'll attack the high priest. Easily could have died at that moment for Jesus. Feelings hurt when later he says, "But I do love you." "Peter, do you love me?" "Yes, I love you. You know I love you." There's so many things about Peter that just are puzzling. He doesn't think it through. He doesn't get it. But boy, what passion. He's just the guy you wanted to follow. I understand why he becomes an elder. I do. Because he's the kind of guy that if you're in trouble, you want. He understands being in trouble. He understands struggling with his faith, but he has deep, great, passionate love for Jesus. So I'm going to tell you, he's a lot like, well, me, but maybe like you also. How many times have you told God, I love you, God, I'm going to do this, and then you didn't. I love you, God, I'll never do, and then you did. I love you, God, I'm going to do this great thing, and then you kind of don't. Or you jump up and do start into a great thing, and then don't know what to do about it. I'm going to tell you, that's okay. Yeah, we want to think things through better, and I'm not one of those that believes it's heart or head. I mean, we're always trying to set up some kind of choice between things, where Scripture's a whole lot more about this and, not either or. But I love Peter. I want that kind of passion. Maybe you do too. So I'm here to tell you, it's okay to let your heart go crazy for Jesus. This is Steve Ridgel, and frankly, I want to love Jesus so much that I'll run into the teeth of danger for him, whether I get it or not.